As part of Empowering Voices celebrating Disability Pride Month, I invite you to ask me anything about living with prostate cancer. First, I'll start with a short public service announcement. Prostate cancer is the second leading cause of death for men in the United States. The CDC estimates 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. The CDC also estimates that 3% of American men will die of prostate cancer. There is a good chance someone you know or someone you love will get prostate cancer. The 5-year survival rate for prostate cancer diagnosed in its early stages is 99%. The 5-year survival rate for advanced metastatic prostate cancer drops to 34%. The moral to the story is make sure that the men in your life get checked for prostate cancer. Now, let me give you some background on myself. A few years ago, as I approached retirement age, our 2 daughters grew up and moved far away. My wife and I decided to sell our big, empty house in the suburbs and move into the city. You see, Catherine and I are city dwellers at heart. I grew up in northern New Jersey, looking at the Manhattan skyline, and Catherine grew up just outside of Dublin, Ireland. Well, after being outbid on a dozen or so properties, we finally bought our little forever home, a 100-year-old row house in Richmond's Fan District. We were nearly finished a major renovation where we tore down plaster walls and ceilings, left some exposed brick, rewired 80% of the house, and added dozens of recessed lights, ceiling fans, and kitchen cabinets. And we were finally seeing the end of the light of the tunnel. Then my diagnosis came. Not just 1, but 2 serious illnesses, kidney cancer and stage 4 advanced metastatic prostate cancer. We were devastated. I wasn't sure how long I had. Weeks, months, a year or 2, and some very dark thoughts preoccupied me. In fact, I nearly bled to death from a duodenal ulcer brought on by all the worry. We couldn't go on like this, so we took a few steps. First, I called Consumer Medical, a service provided by Honeywell. Between this and our Honeywell EAP, our Employee Assistance Program, I was given several resources to help me cope with the mental anguish I was suffering. They also helped me keep up with the bills and my insurance. Next, based on a second opinion, I moved my care from a commercial urology practice to our nearest cancer specialty center. We had much more confidence in our new medical oncologist and the treatment plan he proposed. Finally, I paid more attention to all the love and empathy I was getting from each of my families. I expected this type of response from my flesh and blood family, just one of the many benefits of marrying into a big Irish clan. I was very pleased to get the same response from my friends and neighbors' family, but I was over the moon with the outpouring of love and empathy I received from my Honeywell family. Yes, my Honeywell family. The business I work for, whether it's called Spectra Fiber, Advanced Fiber and Composites, LPI, Advanced Materials, PMT, or EIEIO, has always been a tight group, but I never thought of them as family, at least until I was diagnosed. The outpouring of emotions, the hugs, the texts, the emails and phone calls, the help around the house, the genuine offers of, is there anything else I can do? And even the occasional pot of beef and barley soup all showed me that my Honeywell family is just as real and just as close as the others. I love you people. I am now 32 months into my various treatments. My surgeon removed my cancerous right kidney 2 years ago. So it's one cancer down and one to go. Unfortunately, stage 4 prostate cancer isn't curable, but for many, it will respond to treatment. Aside from 3 months of chemotherapy, my life now consists of several different hormone treatments and a lot of monitoring, blood tests, and scans. I'm fortunate in that I started this journey in good shape, even running an occasional marathon. My doctor has been able to hit me with very aggressive treatments. Even while I was going through chemotherapy at the height of the pandemic, I was still sneaking down to work. Catherine and I are two social animals. We asked my oncologist whether we could venture out to eat in a restaurant once per week. He replied, "Sure, just go out on a slow night and don't kiss anyone you're not married to." Yes, I really do get along with my oncologist. Anyway, things have been going well. My PSA measurement, which is the canary in the coal mine for prostate cancer, has been undetectable for the last year, from an astronomical starting point, 910. Since my treatment began and the pandemic started to let up, Catherine and I are taking advantage of our good fortune and enjoying our life. We have recently seen both our daughters get married. We have a great social life. We have been in Vietnam, Ireland twice, Medellin, Colombia, and Budapest, Hungary. We make regular trips to Chicago, Boston, New Jersey, and the Atlanta area to visit family. Our next planned overseas trip will be Istanbul, Turkey. I'd like to make 2 points. First, it is important for men to get regular screening. The earlier prostate cancer is caught, the more options your oncologist will have, and the better your outcome is likely to be. Second, even if you were caught very late, this disease can be treated. Everyone's mutations are different, and everyone's response to treatment will be different, but there is hope. Okay, that's enough of my story. Let me hear any questions that you have. Just type your questions into the comments field, and I'll get back to them when I have some time. Thank you.